Hello everyone! The sound of gunfire echoes through South Africa's wild landscapes, signaling the start of a new clash in the ongoing struggle between people and the invasive leopard population. These predators, with their stealth and unmatched strength, are increasingly encroaching on human territory, leading to a wave of attacks and rising public safety concerns. How do South African hunters manage to control thousands of invasive leopards with just their rifles? Are you ready for this exploration? Join us on this journey, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we push toward our goal of 100K subscribers. Your support means the world to us. South African National Parks reports that approximately 150 leopard attacks on humans occur each year in South Africa. Recently, a shocking incident saw a group of 6 leopards invade Cape Town, sending waves of alarm throughout the nation. The leopards entered densely populated areas, including schools and residential neighborhoods, sparking widespread panic and concern for public safety. In response, local residents and authorities launched a coordinated effort to track down the predators. Despite their determination, the outcome was devastating. The attack left 8 people seriously injured, and tragically, 1 individual lost their life due to severe wounds. This incident highlights the escalating threat of leopards invading urban areas, underscoring the urgent need for stronger strategies to protect communities from such dangerous encounters. To safeguard the nation's peaceful communities from leopard invasions, hunters have joined forces with key agencies, including the National Parks and Wildlife Service and the Wildlife Conservation Agency. These organizations supply the essential infrastructure and guidance needed to manage leopard populations effectively. Hunters typically work in groups of 3 to 5, which offers an ideal balance of safety, coordination, and effectiveness. Hunting in these group sizes has proven to be highly successful, with some studies showing a 40% higher success rate in capturing leopards compared to smaller or larger teams.
Reload.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to hunt one of nature's most elusive and powerful predators? To ensure a legal and regulated hunt, hunters must obtain specific permits, including a large game hunting license and a special leopard hunting license. These permits, typically issued by the National Parks and Wildlife Service, can cost between $500 and $1,500, depending on the region and specific requirements. Hunters are also required to complete a certification program in wildlife conservation and ethical hunting. In 2023 alone, Over 1-200 permits were issued across various regions, underscoring the strict legal framework governing leopard hunting. Have you ever wondered how collaboration between hunters and conservation facilities effectively reduces the risks leopards pose to local communities? The combined efforts of hunters and conservation agencies have made a notable difference, significantly lowering the impact of leopards on these areas. In regions with concentrated efforts, incidents involving leopards, such as livestock attacks, have decreased by approximately 50% over the past 5 years.
Shoot again? Shoot, shoot.
To attract leopards, hunters often use baiting strategies by placing carcasses of smaller animals, like impalas or wild pigs, in areas frequented by leopards. These baits are typically hung from high branches to simulate natural hunting scenarios, making it easier to lure leopards out of hiding. The scent of the bait and its strategic placement within a leopard's territory are crucial for drawing the predator into an optimal position for the hunt. Once the bait is set, hunters usually position themselves 50 to 100 yards away, depending on terrain and visibility. During this time, they must remain patient and silent, allowing the leopard to approach. To ensure they've identified the correct target before shooting, hunters rely on tools like binoculars or cameras for accurate observation. After taking the shot, they carefully approach to confirm the leopard is deceased and to ensure safety before proceeding with handling the prey. If the leopard shows any signs of life, the hunter is prepared to take a follow-up shot to ensure the animal is fully incapacitated. Once the leopard is confirmed dead, the hunter contacts their team or local authorities to report the successful hunt. In South Africa, hunters are required to report their kill to the Department of Environmental Affairs or the local wildlife agency, providing details such as the exact location, time, and condition of the animal. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share your opinions in the comments below. Helicopter hunting has become an effective method for managing wolf populations in Texas, offering several advantages like improved visibility and mobility. This approach allows hunters to quickly cover large, hard-to-reach areas and access remote regions where wolves reside without causing significant disruption to the natural environment, a crucial factor given the state's vast and rugged terrain. The success rate of helicopter hunting is notably high, with hunters often able to take down between 20 and 35 wolves in a single operation. This approach has significantly reduced human-wolf conflicts, particularly in rural areas where wolves pose a serious threat to livestock. Texas farmers have reduced wolf-related losses by 21% through helicopter hunting and effective wolf population management. Revenue from wolf hunting licenses supports local economies and is reinvested into wildlife management and conservation programs. This creates a sustainable cycle that benefits hunters, the community, and conservation efforts, fostering a balanced approach to managing predator populations. However, despite its advantages, helicopter hunting comes with risks. On May 4, 2024, a serious incident in Collin, Texas, underscored these dangers. During a wolf hunt, the helicopter experienced a mechanical failure and began shaking violently. Both the hunter and the pilot made strenuous efforts to regain control, but the incident highlighted new safety concerns surrounding the use of helicopters in hunting operations.
Okay. Good.
All right, cool.
Much prop.
Jump out.
Well, damn. All right, well.
Everybody okay?
Tragically, the pilot's efforts only exacerbated the situation, causing the helicopter to veer off course and crash. Upon impact, the helicopter ignited in a devastating explosion, claiming the lives of both the hunter and the pilot. This heartbreaking event sent shockwaves through the local community, underscoring the risks linked to helicopter hunting. Do you agree with this method? If you do, please like the video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. To ensure community safety and enhance public protection, many hunters in Texas are increasingly returning to traditional methods, especially using rifles for wolf hunting. Choosing the right rifle is essential for successful hunt, as it ensures accuracy and reliability when targeting wolves in diverse terrains.
Not a bad doe.
Hunters frequently opt for rifles, like the AW213 Remington, with an effective range of up to 300 yards, and the S22 250 Remington, prized for their balance of range, power, and accuracy. These calibers help ensure a humane takedown, minimizing the risk of non-lethal injuries, a critical factor from an ethical perspective. However, successful wolf hunting in Texas relies not only on choosing the right rifle and ammunition, but also on fulfilling other essential conditions beyond shooting technique, including strategic planning, understanding wolf behavior, and adhering to safety protocols. Understanding local regulations is essential, as Texas enforces specific laws for wolf hunting. Hunters must hold a valid hunting license, which costs around $25 for residents and up to $315 for non-residents, depending on the license type. Moreover, Texas allows wolf hunting year-round to support ongoing population control efforts, reflecting the need to balance ecological and community interests. However, hunters must comply with restrictions, such as avoiding hunting on public roads and maintaining a safe distance from occupied buildings. Adhering to these regulations not only keeps hunters within the legal framework, but also reinforces ethical hunting practices. This is vital for maintaining public trust and support for wildlife management efforts, ensuring these activities are conducted responsibly and safely.
Good.
Boom.
Drilled him. Nice hit.
Boom. Double. Crushed him.
Yeah.
Beyond understanding regulations, physical fitness is a key factor that can greatly influence the success of wolf hunting. Unlike stationary hunting, wolf hunting in Texas often involves covering vast and diverse terrains, which may include navigating dense brush, climbing rocky slopes, or traversing open prairies. The physical demands of these hunts can be substantial, with some lasting several hours or even days, especially when tracking elusive wolves across challenging landscapes. Being physically prepared is essential for endurance, safety, and the effectiveness of the hunt. Hunters must be ready to withstand extreme conditions, from sweltering summer temperatures surpassing 100 degrees Fahrenheit to the chilling winds of winter. Maintaining physical stamina under these harsh conditions is essential, as fatigue can compromise both judgment and shooting accuracy, ultimately reducing the likelihood of a successful hunt. Beyond the immediate economic benefits, controlling wolf populations serves the larger goal of maintaining a balanced ecosystem. As apex predators, wolves play a crucial role in regulating prey populations. Without population control, wolves can overhunt, disrupting local ecological balance. By managing wolf numbers, hunters contribute to preserving this balance, helping ensure that other animal populations remain healthy and stable. This approach is vital for preserving the biodiversity of Texas's diverse habitats, from the dense pine forests of East Texas to the arid deserts of the West, where each ecosystem depends on stability to flourish. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your opinions, so please share them in the comments below. The Wood feral pig has become the most invasive species in Canada. Stay tuned to see exactly why wild boar populations in Italy, Canada, and the United States are growing rapidly, creating a need for wildlife population management. The challenge in Italy. The number of wild boar has nearly doubled in the past decade, reaching 1 million in 2012 from 500,000 in 2010. In Canada, the number also increased from 100,000 in 2000 to more than 1 million in 2010. Meanwhile, in the United States, the feral pig population has increased from 10 million in 2000 to more than 25 million in 2022. The sudden increase in feral pig populations in Italy is mainly due to land development abandoned agriculture, providing additional food sources for wild pigs in shelter. However, the increase in feral pig populations also brings many negative consequences. Wild pigs are a pest to animal agriculture and transport in Italy. They often destroy crops by eating grass seeds and other crops, causing great damage to crops. Furthermore, this wild boar species is also capable of attacking livestock, especially piglets, as well as causing traffic accidents when crossing the road. According to the Italian farmers' organization called WildBS, they cause €100 million in damage each year to the agricultural sector in Italy. These losses include losses due to crop loss, attacks on livestock and traffic accidents. Rural areas in Italy, especially in the central south such as Lazio, Campania, and POA, suffer heavily from feral pig infestations, posing major challenges in managing animal populations, wildlife, and protect agriculture. Hunting wild BS in Italy is an important strategy used to control the animal's population. Practiced year-round but subject to government regulations, it is effective in minimizing the invasive impact of wild boar, with two main types of hunting being carried out in Italy. First, there is seasonal hunting, which usually takes place from September to December, when wild BS is most active. This phase allows hunters to use various means such as hunting tools and traps to confront the wild boar population. Second, there is government-planned hunting, which takes place in areas where the wild boar has caused the most damage. Which form of hunting do you prefer? If you like seasonal hunting, leave number 1. If you like planned hunting, leave number 2 in the comments below and share your thoughts with us. Before using hunting methods, Italian farmers often take a first step to control the feral pig population. Measures such as planting crops that are unattractive to wild boars by using rows secure fencing and choosing fruit and vegetable trees that do not grow above ground can minimize the impact of wild boar invasion. However, these measures are not effective enough to control wild pig populations and require close cooperation between farmers and hunters. This cooperation includes trap hunting and disinfection measures to minimize the impact of feral pigs. Hunting is the main method, with around 100,000 wild BS caught in 2022 according to CER, Wild Night Hunting Organization. The hunting of wild pigs in Italy is not only an important activity aimed at controlling the wild pig population, but also minimizing the damage caused to agriculture and urban areas. This event usually takes place primarily in rural areas, but can also occur in urban areas, where wild BS may be encountered. According to the Italian Farmers Organization, the Central South region, especially Lazio, Campania, and AIA, is home to the most wild boars hunting events, with the highest wildlife density. Hunting activities are measures to manage wild pig populations in Italy. Organized by the Central ESS, groups of hunters, usually numbering 5 to 10 people, cooperate in small teams to plan and determine hunting areas, times and safety measures. Using flashlights and thermal locations helps hunters find and approach wild boar in the hunting area. The hunt ends when all wild boars have been destroyed, and then large carcasses are collected and brought back. However, wild pig hunting carries risks and limitations. Wild boars move near roads at night, increasing the risk of traffic accidents. They can also attack people if they feel threatened. And hunting gear can affect other wildlife such as bears, wolves, and deer. To minimize these risks and limitations, close cooperation between hunters and farmers, and compliance with safety regulations and countermeasures is important. Applying appropriate safety measures will ensure that nighttime wild boar hunting in Italy is effective and safe. The use of trapping is an important and effective method in addition to hunting to control wild boar populations in Italy. The trapping process usually takes place during the day, when wild boars are less active. These traps are placed in areas where wild boars frequently appear, such as forests, grasslands, and agricultural fields. Trap inspection teams regularly check and harvest wild boars when they are caught, ensuring the process is quick and efficient. The use of traps not only helps protect shrubs and farmers' properties from the devastation of wild pigs in urban areas, but also prevents their entry into residential areas. thereby reducing damage to property and crops. Traps play an important role in preventing unwanted deaths of these animals. However, the use of traps also faces challenges, as wild boars are likely to avoid traps. Sometimes, traps can also catch other wildlife such as coyotes and deer. To improve the effectiveness of trap use, it is necessary to apply modern means and train trap teams to ensure safety and avoid harm to other animals. This will help optimize effective control of wild boar populations. Cooperation and technical training play an important role in optimizing results when trapping wild pigs in Italy, complementing hunting and the use of traps. Italian farmers continue to research different measures to deal with the problem of wild boar, with the goal of reducing numbers and protecting communities. Some measures that can be taken include growing plants that are not attractive to them, an effective solution to reduce food sources. Using thorny or less attractive plants can reduce wild boar interest in these areas. In addition, regular garbage collection, especially in rural and suburban areas, is also an effective way to reduce food sources for these animals. Removing litter helps reduce pressure from feral swine, and these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of herds of some invasive species. What do you think about the measures farmers are taking to protect their farms and the environment? Leave number 8 in the comments. If you find it interesting, and ask us questions to discuss this issue further in upcoming videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on other interesting content. Thank you for accompanying us. In this video, we will learn about hunting and cooking from these millions of animals. Turkey farmers and hunters not only controlled wild boar populations, but also enriched colonial culture and provided enjoyment. Please leave number 1 if you find our content interesting. Wild animals, free-roaming and omnivorous, have become an integral part of Turkey agriculture and wild foods. Hunting wild pigs in the field is usually done with rifles or bows and arrows. Hunters need to follow footprints to find prey after shooting down wild pigs. After gathering the meat, the process of cooking wild pork becomes important. Cooking wild turkey after a hunt is a fantastic experience to enjoy the rewards of an exciting hunt. Have you ever eaten wild turkey meat? If you have, please leave a yes in the comments below and share your thoughts on their taste. Wild turkey meat is fresh, delicious and unique with a special savory flavor. Making cooking food from sources you hunt yourself a deeply connected experience between humans and nature. Culinary art is not only about enjoying the fresh and unique flavor of wild turkey meat, but also about the technical process from preparing meat to seasoning and cooking, requiring patience and practice. Central, food safety is a top concern, including washing, removing skin and remaining fat, marinating meat with spices and cooking at low temperatures to ensure even cooking. Hunting and cooking wild turkeys is not only a fun activity, but also an important part of American culinary culture. Providing delicious and nutritious food, wild turkey meat is a source of protein and healthy fats, containing many vitamins and minerals such as vitamin A, B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Furthermore, hunting and cooking wild turkeys not only provides personal enjoyment, but also plays an important role in managing wildlife populations. This can help control the number of harmful species, maintain balance in the ecosystem, and protect rare species. Active participation by hunters can help monitor and protect wildlife, while minimizing negative impacts on agriculture and communities. However, always remember to comply with regulations and safety measures to ensure a safe experience and enjoy the true value of the art of hunting and cooking from nature. Large feral hogs in the United States are not only famous for their impressive size, but also for their distinctive movement habits, creating a unique natural scene of activity in their habitat. A herd of wild boars usually consists of from a few to dozens of animals, moving together to optimize protection and defense against predators, while also practicing effective foraging skills. This behavior becomes especially prominent in situations where predation risk is increased. The boar herd's pegs display incredible agility and speed, and their fluidity of movement allows them to reach speeds of up to 25 mph, facilitating their escape potential threat. In particular, their excellent swimming ability also plays an important role in the overall mobility of the herd. The ability to root effectively is an important tool that wild boars use to exercise and use their teeth and hooves. They are capable of digging and extracting food sources from the environment, showing ingenuity in obtaining nutrients from a distance. These unique characteristics not only help them survive, but also help them thrive in their natural environment. The combination of agile mobility and adaptability in their diet are important factors that mark wild boars' success in adapting to different habitats. The problem is that nighttime is when wild boars are most active, so checking traps in the evening is important to harvest wild pigs as soon as possible. The link between smartly designed trap strategies and effectiveness in catching feral pigs is important. And game-changing traps are truly an important step toward reshaping the way we face challenges. Control wild pig herds. Once the trap area is clear of wild pigs, quickly moving the trap to another area is important to maintain performance. Traps will be partially disassembled and parts moved to new areas to increase success rates. Choosing the right location is an important decision to ensure trap effectiveness. A unique strategy is to steal traps just before dark, expecting that a trap in that area will catch a herd of wild pigs. Waiting patiently overnight can yield surprising and impressive results. The innovation in trap design is the use of a trap with 4 main doors. When activated, the doors will collapse, creating a large space for harvesting wild boar. This is a newly designed synthetic trap that emphasizes innovation in the separation and harvesting of feral pigs. However, while this is a significant improvement, it poses challenges in terms of cost and deployment across a variety of terrains. We will update you with information as soon as possible. Developing and testing new technology in trapping is important to maintain transparency and assist the hunting community in understanding the advantages and limitations of these innovations. Setting traps near food sources to catch wild animals is not only an effective strategy, but also a skillful combination of knowledge about survival habits and creativity in the art of hunting. This is based on a deep understanding of the nutritional habits of wild boar, an intelligent and sophisticated omnivore. Wild boars often have the habit of hunting at night and looking for food from many different sources, including plant foods, fruits, vegetables, grains, and small animals, such as mice and frogs. This is their preferred choices. Placing traps near these food sources helps facilitate the attraction of wild boars, causing them to accidentally trigger the traps. This requires a deep understanding of the natural cuisine that wild boars prefer. Setting traps out of sight of wild boars is an important step to increase your chances of catching them, as they often have a habit of protecting themselves and hiding when eating. Using the right bait is considered an art, especially when choosing food that wild boars prefer. Placing traps at the right height to avoid situations where they can jump over the trap is also an important technical aspect. There are many types of traps used to capture feral pigs near food sources, including spike traps, bait traps, and snap traps. Quick trap. Although simple, is effective with its quick catch mechanism. When a spiked boar trap is activated, there is a potential for injury due to its structure, which is often placed on trails frequented by wild boars. Bait traps, on the other hand, use food in combination with a toxic substance to create an independent effect. However, it is equally important to ensure the safety of those in the pit, not to place traps in locations that pose a risk to people or pets, and to comply with all local regulations regarding the use of wild pig traps. This is not only an important step, but also an important part of being humane in the hunting process. The handling of occupied wild forests plays a decisive role in the overall success of the hunt. We need to remember that respect for nature and animals is key to maintaining balance and harmony in the environment.